Welcome, everybody. Thank y'all so much for joining. We have a very exciting stream tonight with some of the spicier decks I've gotten to play against. Especially that little Marchesa thing going on in the top right. Keep an eye out for him. But tonight we are joined. We obviously got me and Kyle here, and we are joined by Jason, and that's Chibi Rasu, and then Colonel Cheese is gonna be Colby, and we'll do quick little deck techs, and then we'll kind of just jump right into the game for tonight. I'll be playing Vial Smasher and Ludevic, and that is a deck I've played basically every week. I love this deck so much. I'm just throwing vials everywhere. Hopefully they know where to aim, which is right at Marchesa, and we'll see if the Lords of Chaos listen to me throughout this. Jason, let's give a little preview of this insane Marchesa deck.
All right, yeah, thanks for having me on. I'm playing Marchesa the Black Rose. She is basically centered around Reanimator. I'm gonna make clones of things, have tons of the same thing, hopefully, and then they're gonna die and keep coming back. This deck's my baby. I've probably spent more on it than any other deck, but it's fun. I always love coming back to it.
All right, so I'm Cowboy Kyle. You guys probably have met me before, if you're not on this stream. This is a deck I put together this week. I papered it this morning. It's Mageta the Lion. It's a mono-white Reanimator deck. I tried really hard to make sure this deck isn't just aggressive stacks, but I do run Mageta. He is a Wrath on a stick, and I'm going to try to reanimate some mediocre white cards.
Wait, aren't all white cards mediocre? I feel like that's a redundant statement.
That's fair. I kept looking for when I could reanimate a 5/5 with flying. Oh, okay, well, I guess that's what I get.
Right.
Hello, I'm Colby or Colonel Cheese, whatever you want to call me. I'm playing Doran the Siege Tower, who has things assigned combat damage with toughness rather than power. I've gone a different route with him compared to a lot of other toughness themes decks, and just completely abandoned all defenders except for I think one, and just focused on all the creatures that have big butts, so that I can just punch people in the face with butts.
Booty
Very PG.
Booty
Very
bumping
PG.
Everyone. All right.
You ever play? I'm guessing Peach is your main in Smash.
Absolutely. Or actually, it's more Yoshi, because have you seen what Yoshi's got behind him? It's something.
Oh yeah. I try not to look.
You're doing it wrong. All right. We'll draw quick sevens. See if we'll all keep 4, 5.
I'm good.
6, 7.
I am definitely not keeping that hand. That was not the move.
That's keepable.
Good.
I got lands and spells. What else could you ask for?
Well, I could start by asking for lands.
True. And then what?
I mean,
You
you're
know how
playing
this deck
Manaless
goes.
Dredge Doran, right?
Man,
That's the real build. And then real quick too, for anybody that is new, welcome to One More Mana. If you get a chance to, we are on Twitter at Mana Squad, and on YouTube as One More Mana. We got all types of deck techs, deck doctors, command centers, which is like cool different synergies. We have an MTG fam podcast, which is awesome for all the family people out there. Kind of just whatever you're looking for. And especially if you like petty plays, poor reading of Magic cards, and hot takes, this is the home for you. So come
The
hang
petty
out.
plays and the poor reading of cards.
That
I can confirm we're good at.
That is my specialty. It's something I take pride in.
all right. This is an interesting hand. I'll stick with it and see if it goes anywhere. Usually not the best phrase for that, but I'll take it.
Okay. Yeah. Interesting is always an interesting way to describe your opening hand. All right, I'll start us off. Colby, you're good to go?
Yeah, I'm all set.
Awesome.
I got a happy first hand.
Okay. Then I'm just gonna draw. I'm just gonna play a lonely little Island, and I will pass.
All right.
Derek, where's Crom?
Oh, he is. Oh, I'm still in a. I moved my quarantine bubble to Michigan for a few weeks, and I'm quarantining elsewhere. So my mail is just sitting in my apartment waiting for me.
That makes sense.
Yeah,
You mentioned stairs earlier, and I was just like, how is...
How do I have stairs in the studio?
All right. I drew. I'm gonna play a plane crypt tapped. Well, blood crypt. There's a little plane on it. So yeah, I'm gonna play that tapped and then pass my turn.
All right.
Marked
I will draw.
Marked
I will Terramorphic Expanse and immediately go for a basic planes.
All right.
I'm done.
I will. Will you be passing?
Yeah, I'm done. I'm done. Super done.
All right. I will play a Windswept Heath. I'm gonna crack that. Go get the whatever the black-green shockland is. Can't remember the name of that. And for the sake of expediency, I will then play said black-green shockland, shock myself, and use that to get out a Soul Ring.
Ooh.
And then that will be my turn.
See, now we
Hey
got...
guys, I should have probably told you at the beginning. I am running one proxy in this deck. I'm going to get it right out now. I have a proxy guy planes. So sorry.
See, I don't know. I have a strict rule. You have
That's
to own
pushing
a card
it,
to
man.
proxy
That's
it.
pushing what's allowable.
Yeah.
Look how pretty this is.
Yeah. You have to own a card to proxy it. I don't think you own a planes. I don't believe you.
Okay.
I'm gonna play a land for turn, and I'm gonna play one of the modal lands. I'm gonna play a Murkwater Pathway, and then
Ooh,
I'm gonna
and
tap.
it's the full art version. It's even better.
It's so pretty. I'm gonna tap 2 for a search for Iskanta, and I will pass
Alright.
the turn.
All right. I'm gonna untap. I'm gonna draw. I think that's the way it goes. I haven't played in a while. I'm gonna play a Underground Sea, and then I'm gonna tap 2, and then play a Talisman of Dominance, and I'll pass the turn.
Is a
Sending-
legit underground sea. Wow. Okay.
It is.
I am going to play this foil planes and play a Seal of Cleansing. Go ahead.
Is that the one where you can sacrifice it to destroy a artifact or enchantment?
Yeah, it's disenchant on a 2-mana enchantment.
Gotcha.
It's a card.
It is.
I'm done.
All right. Let me draw my card. I'm going to play a command tower and tap for black and 3 colorless to put out a nice Tree of Perdition.
Oh, that is a start.
That is
Okay.
First time I've ever had a turn 2 Tree of Perdition.
That is the biggest of the butts.
He's
Oh,
up
it
there.
switches life total with people, doesn't it?
Yep.
Yeah, it sets your life total to 13.
Okay.
Great way to start.
I think so.
Oh, hey, Kai.
All right, is that your turn?
Oh, yes, I'm passing. I apologize.
No, you're good. I'm gonna go ahead, search for Iskanta on the upkeep. Look at the top. I will keep that. Look at this. Keeping a 2-lander and it's working out. Who would have thunk it? I'm gonna play a Steam Vents untapped, taking 2.
Boom.
Bam, bam. And then I'll go ahead and tap 3 Manyas to play my girl Vial Smasher, and I will
Interesting.
pass the turn.
All right. On your end step, I'm gonna tap Talisman of Dominance for 1 blue and dink myself for 1.
You don't want
And then I'm going to untap. Go to my turn.
we just have
Wait,
to
wait,
make
that
sure he
means
stays.
I'm on the throne.
we have
Can
to
I not be on the throne?
I mean,
Play
just
Shocklands.
dink yourself, brother. Easy.
I'm in mono
Yeah, play
white.
some Shocklands and mono white. I'm gonna draw. I'm gonna play this interesting card to go along with my Underground Sea. I'm gonna play a Volcanic Island.
Jesus.
This is what I was saying by an interesting hand. Yeah, there's
I
most
would
of the
I would
deck.
categorize that as an expensive hand.
Yeah, that's you wouldn't be wrong. I'm gonna tap for 4, and I'll take 1. And then I am going to do this little thing where I play a Sakashima Student as a copy of something. Now, the question here is, do I go for the Tree of Perdition and then like have me and my buddy Colby here just look at each other, or do I go for the fun Vial Smasher play? Copy the Tree of Perdition just because he did mention that he's kind of scared of my deck. I'm kind of scared of him with the turn 2 Tree of Perdition. So, yeah, I will make a copy of that myself.
This is the
And-
Office finger gun meme right here.
Yeah, and I suppose I can draw something real quick. But yeah, that's gonna be my turn.
Oh, we gotta see.
Okay.
We have to see your best tree.
I don't know, dude. So it's gonna be.
But But it's got to be a really salty tree.
That's true.
Nah, dude. It's gonna be a skull, and then you've got, I don't know, some branches. It actually looks more like I'm not sure what this is, but it is a tree of
looks like
perdition.
a bell sprout from my camera here.
It is a bell sprout. Welcome. It's a very dead-looking bell sprout.
Well, after all of the drawing, I'm gonna play Plains Go.
Okay. I will then go ahead and draw.
Oh yeah, it also has like a little tappy ability.
I'm gonna play this super awesome M21 Forest that I'm excited about. And then tap for black, flurry colorless for Guilt Feeder. He's got Fear, and whenever he attacks and isn't blocked, defending player loses 1 life for each card in his or her graveyard.
Huh.
Okay.
Which is fun with a Reanimator deck on the board, but not so much fun. Oh no, that is fun because it's a mono white, which means it won't be blocked.
Wait, can you repeat that real quick? You said it does what now?
So whenever he attacks and isn't blocked, defending player loses 1 life for each card in his or her graveyard.
Gotcha. I don't like that.
It's a fun little thing, and he has Fear as well, so he can only be blocked by artifacts and black creatures.
Sounds good.
Feeds off your guilt.
And I'm passing.
Okay. I'm gonna untap. I'll look at the top for search for Escalating. I am going to let it go to the graveyard. It's a Thassa's Intervention, and I will draw. Ooh, I'll play a Winding Canyons as my land for turn. And then I'm going to tap 4 Manyas to cast... There we go. I'm going to cast a Thran Dynamo. That's going to trigger Vial Smasher for 4. We'll just go turn order. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. It is a 2. Jason, take 4.
All right. Well, I mean, it's a start.
Actually, in response to that happening, I'm going to be a bad person and go ahead and swap Jason's life total to 13.
Whoa,
and then he
don't think you can.
Oh, can I not do that in response?
No. Once we know who Vial Smasher's hitting, the window is closed.
Yeah, the trigger goes on before that.
I mean, if you want to set it now, you can have 34.
Yeah,
it's just not as satisfying.
You can have 34, or you can have him re-roll and say, I want to set his life total down. But once we know it, the window is closed.
Then I was going to say, that's a bit of a beatdown.
That was the idea.
These butts are angry. These butts are coming for you. I'm going to tap 3 then and play a Commander Sphere. And I will pass the turn.
I think I'm in trouble.
Doesn't perdition mean to divide? So, that seems appropriate.
This is great.
That's a lot of stuff, man. That's kind of scary over there. He's gonna cast some big spells really quick. Something 8 or 9 mana next turn potentially. I don't know. All right. Well, I'm gonna untap, and I'm gonna draw. I don't like this at all. This is not it. Yeah, that's cool, I guess. I'm gonna go ahead and play. I don't know, an island as my land for turn. I'm gonna go ahead and tap.
Basic island.
Yeah, it's the basic island.
Weird.
I'm gonna go ahead and tap 4. I'm gonna play myself a Marchesa, the Black Rose.
She's a Marchesa.
Out. She is out. Here.
I feel like I made a mistake making a copy of Tree of Perdition because it can't attack. So, but yeah, it's fine. Everything is fine. I'm going to pass the turn here.
It's a great blocker.
I didn't think about that either.
You know how I said I have 1 defender in this deck? Yeah, this is it.
Unlucky.
I'm going to play a Hedron Archive. Get a little bit of mono white ramp going. And I think that's going to be it for me.
This might be a simple question, but what does that do again?
Taps for 2 mana, or I can tap 2 mana and draw 2 cards. It's a bigger Mind Stone.
It's a mini Dreamstone Hedron.
Or a mini Dream. It's the 2 mana Dreamstone Hedron or the 2 mana Mind Stone, depending on which way you look at it.
I can dig. So what I'm gonna do is unfortunately tap my mana a little inefficiently. So we're going to tap the Soul Ring for 2 mana and use 1 of it for a nice Meek Stone.
Ooh.
Which one's that one?
Creatures with power greater than 2 don't untap during their controller's untap phase.
Gotcha.
You know what? Just go away.
That was quick. Not the Thran Dynamo. The Thran Dynamo is not the problem. It's the Meek Stone.
Look, all of my decks are combat decks, and
Fair enough. And I guess even if you tapped your commander to do stuff, it really wouldn't. So.
Well, tell you what, because of that, I'm now going to bring out Doran, and
Sure.
this Guilt Feeder, he's coming right for you.
I take 6.
You will take 6.
Sure, 34.
Ooh.
Wait, hold
And
on. Why do you
I'll
take
pass.
6?
Hold up.
He had 2 cards in graveyard.
So he takes 4 and then 2 more.
Indeed.
Gotcha.
Yeah,
What
funny
does
enough,
Doran
you were
read
talking
again?
about
Is that sorry, I'm gonna cover that real
Oh.
quick.
Cowboy Kel, you were talking about how you tried very hard to avoid the Staxy elements.
Yeah.
What's funny is that in this deck, over time, it accumulated, not a lot, but a couple different Staxy pieces that specifically exclude creatures of high toughness and low power.
Yeah,
Like Meekstone.
Right. I thought about Meekstone in this deck. I thought about Blind Obedience and its ilk. I thought about Thalia's. I don't play any of those because I want you to be able to play the game, and then I want to be able to beat you
In the
that way.
face.
with, like,
See,
an
I want
approach.
everyone to be able to play the game, just not attack me back.
That's fair.
Wait, is that your turn, Colby?
Yes, that is my turn.
Okay. I am going to untap. I will get the Search for Escalating trigger. Look at the top. I'm going to let myself draw that. Look at this. I'm going to play another land. This is great. Best 2-lander ever.
I will give either of you a big high five if we ever get to meet again. If you can figure out what the other stacks piece in my deck is.
Wait, what was the first one?
Mageta.
Oh,
3, 4.
huh. Mono white stacks piece.
So, is it an artifact?
It is not.
That rules out the other piece I was thinking of.
Alright, well, I'm going to tap 7 mana, and I will cast Karavek.
Holy
Oh.
god. Which one's that one again? Sorry.
That's like Vial Smasher's cousin, basically. Whenever an opponent casts a spell, Karavek deals damage to target creature or player equal to the spell's CMC.
I really don't like that at all.
Yeah, I don't like that at all either.
Well, first, let's do the Vial Smasher trigger. Or I guess you got the chance to respond.
Yeah, but maybe before we do that, do you want to talk about this? Colby, do you want to do something about this?
Well, I think you go first on that one though.
Yeah, you have the first chance to respond.
Yeah, that's what I'm asking. I'm not responding just yet. I'm asking, are you going to do something about it, or should I do something about it? If I do something about it, am I going to get set to 13? That's the real question.
Ooh.
Tell you what, if you do something about it for at least a few turns, you won't be set to 13. I'm not going to guarantee anything past that because I don't know what you're going to do, but for now, you won't be set to 13.
Sounds like a plan. I'm going to set Derek to 13 real quick for that.
Whoa!
You don't play stuff like that, brother.
Wah-wah-wee-wah.
And the question mark holds true. It is no longer 13. It is 38.
I invite you
That
into
is
my home.
one fat tree.
I invite you into my
Derek,
home. And I get
I don't
punched.
think the game is going to go as long as last week's did.
Thank God.
Look, mate, you're in Michigan. You didn't invite
So,
me into
I
this
guess-
home yet.
In response to that, entering the battlefield, since
Well,
Jason was
first-
not able to
First, we
get
have a
rid of
cast.
it, and I'm...
First, we have a cast
Say again?
trigger. We have a cast trigger for Vial Smasher still.
Oh, yeah, forget
for
the
seven.
cast
So
triggers.
I respond to the cast.
In turn
trigger.
order, Vial Smasher is the pettiest person in the world. I have a feeling she's gonna throw it at Colby because he's gonna kill Karavek. I'm just gonna call it now.
It's gonna hit Kyle for no reason.
5.
Swear to God.
Yeah, Colby.
Oh, there it is.
I know her.
So that is 7 I'm taking, or?
Yeah, 7.
Yowza.
Now it has entered the battlefield, so you can.
So before anything else could possibly shoot me in the face, I guess I will probably get shot in the face for one, but we're going to path that.
So I'll get a basic land. It comes in tapped, right?
It does come in tapped.
Okay, and then yeah, I'll just
You
go
wouldn't
ahead.
know it from this particular path exile, but it does come in tapped.
That's cool. And then yeah, I will ding you for the one.
I will happily take that one ding in exchange for not being dinged for everything else I'm going to play.
I'll go get some red mana. That's so sad. After all that, just 13 life and no care.
Sorry,
back.
Colby, I couldn't actually deal with it, but I could discourage him from playing stuff like that in the future.
You can play something really petty instead.
You taught me a lesson. I was taught a lesson. Don't do that again. I'm like a dog. You just flick me in the nose.
I don't like what you played. You have 13 life now.
I will pass the turn.
All right. I'm gonna untap. That is one big tree. Unfortunately, unless you play something that lets my defenders attack, it's going to be a big tree for a while.
All of those things were removed from this deck, so...
Oh no, I'm gonna draw.
Because I only have the one defender now. Why would I include those pieces now?
That's a fair point. Yeah, this is not the plan. Let me think real quick. If I do this...
Thinking's not allowed.
It's really difficult. I guess it refunds it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Anyway, it's only gonna be 6. So, okay. So you have a. What do you have over there, Derek? You've got a Search for Escalating. You've got a Thran Dynamo. It's like
Yes.
Commander Sphere.
Yes.
Okay. There's a Dreamstone Hedron over there. No, it's Hedron Archive.
Yeah, over there there's a Hedron Archive.
All right. I'm gonna go ahead and do this thing where I play a Shivan Reef as my land for turn. I'm gonna go ahead and tap 1. No, you know what? I'm not gonna do that just yet. I'm going to go to combat. And Kyle, you said you didn't want to be on the throne, so I'm gonna knock you off the throne real quick. I'm gonna come at you for 4 with Marchesa, and then yeah, from there you won't be on the throne. So you're welcome.
I appreciate it.
This is what friends do.
You're a giver.
It's only 4 damage, so.
I appreciate you being such a giver.
All right. I'm gonna go find my dice after this, but let me figure out what to do with this turn, and I will pass it over. Actually, I'm gonna go ahead and tap 1. You know what? I'm gonna tap this for a blue, taking a damage, and then 3. And I'm going to play a Mirror Maid as a copy of your Thran Dynamo, just to have some mana up. So I guess I don't even know what to. I don't even know. I'm just gonna say tap for 3.
Jason, are you done?
Yeah, that's it. I'm gonna go ahead and
Nice.
pass the turn from there.
Untap my 4 beautiful planes. Draw a card. Okay.
I freaking.
Pay 4 mana. We're gonna play this Keeper of the Accord.
That's the ramp, dude?
At the beginning of each opponent's end step, if you have more creatures than me, I get a soldier. If you have more lands than me, I get a planes and a play tapped.
Nice.
That's a great card.
It has to be a basic planes, but I run a handful of those.
Just a handful?
Just a handful. Maybe like, 28 or so. I'm going to be done after that. I've got a 3/4. Go.
Alright. I'm going to draw my card.
Play a land. Play a land.
I will not actually be playing a land, sadly.
Supposed to catch me up for missing my land drop.
What I am going to play is what is by far one of my favorite pieces in this deck. So we're going to tap this command tower for black, and then 2 colorless for Behind the Scenes.
Skulk.
Yep, all my creatures have Skulk.
Wait. What does that do?
They're pretty much unblockable.
They can't be blocked by creatures with greater power, which renders most of my deck unblockable.
Okay. Well, I got a fat boy to block for now, so a fat Bellsprout, if you will.
Level 99
Eric,
Bellsprout.
you invited people to our pool, and I feel like we're just going to get eaten alive.
I've miscalculated.
As much as I would love to swing at the guy with the most life, I really can't right now. So, Kyle, who was formerly on the throne, I'm going to knock you further away from being on the throne.
How nice of you.
All right, I take 6 more. Go to 24.
And then in my second main phase, I will tap for a white and 3 colorless for Mentor of the Meek.
Hey, not Kelly. That's kind of rude. If you take a look at the chat real quick, someone told me I suck. So.
Wow, it's very direct at least.
Yeah, I mean it's not wrong, but it's kind of mean. You know what I'm saying? I'm a little bit out of practice. Okay, I haven't played this game in a couple months.
Hey.
And I'm passing.
On your end step, I'm gonna tap 1 and cast a Mystical Tutor. I'm gonna trigger Vial Smasher for 1. That's gonna be Colby for 1.
Seems fair.
And I need to find something to save my butt.
You have more creatures than I do, so I'm going to get a soldier token.
He does.
And I don't have soldiers handy because I moved, and I haven't unpacked them yet, so I'm just going to use that token.
You know what? I am gonna be... I need to buy into being the baddie.
I mean, you can only get set to 13 once, right? After that, it only helps you.
That's true. I do feel like Jason's got so much blue mana up, though, that I feel like... I don't even know if it's worth getting something good. Give me 1 second.
I also have 4 cards in hand.
Yeah,
So
see, and the thing is, like...
I have options.
That you do, and when you have it, you have it. You're one of those people that has it.
Specifically 4 options.
Yeah.
Now, if any of them are what you're looking for, I really don't know.
I'm just sitting over here making my board state look organized.
Yeah.
Pretending like it's organized.
I feel like it looks pretty good.
Yeah, I'm trying to spread mine out so it looks like I have more. Make myself look more threatening.
I mean, I have an untapped pre-prediction. I feel like that's pretty threatening.
All right, what are we if not going for it?
What are we if not going for it? That's you know, we get the spike feeders say, what are we doing if we're not going for it?
I will say that I do see it when you mentioned. So I'm gonna go grab a time stretch and put it on top, and then untap.
Are you?
I'm trying to throw some Vial Smasher triggers around.
Time stretch.
Draw. I am known for taking the fastest extra turns. You can time me. Both of my turns will be done in under a minute. Total.
He's not wrong.
If I ever
Doesn't
get
even
them.
bother me anymore.
If I get them, it may just get countered, which is kind of what I'm expecting. But I'll tap 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. But yeah, I am seeing that note for Kelly calling you saying you suck. I don't normally use this kind of language on stream, but they are a meanie pants.
Oh, mini pants.
Yeah. So if there's any kids out there listening, I'm sorry.
She's gone now, so you're
I missed it.
you're in a safe place. Man.
Okay, I'm safe. Okay. Well,
Don't worry. No one's gonna say anything.
I'm gonna tap that 10 and just throw out a time stretch.
Do I let that happen?
There's a
Do
trigger
I?
on the stack.
Go ahead and do your trigger for 10, I guess.
Okay. 4, Kyle.
Yep.
Kyle's
my
taking
only hope.
10.
He's the only one that can be my friend, and I just threw a literal fireball in his face.
Yep.
Yeah. With that
I'm
time
hurt.
stretch, I'm gonna say go ahead, do your thing.
Okay, so 2 extra turns. I'm gonna just pass
Yeah.
to my next extra turn.
Hey, hang on. Your
yeah.
turn ends.
Turn ends.
You have more lands than me, right?
Yes, I do. So you get a land.
I gotta go get a basic.
I'm gonna be ramping you.
That works well.
So then, search for a Scanta trigger on the stack. Mystic Remora goes to graveyard. I'll draw a card. Then I'm gonna tap 10 again. I will cast an Ulamog.
Come on, don't hit me again.
So 2 cast triggers on the stack. I'll start with Vial Smasher. Not Kyle. Not Kyle. Holy crap.
I'm at 4.
Oh my gosh. I'm gonna exile Marchesa, and I'm gonna exile the Skulk
Fun
thing.
fact,
Or the Skulk
If
thing.
Jason were feeling kind, he could actually rescue Kyle right now.
That is true. Kyle can
What do
be
you mean?
rescued.
What are you talking about?
You can tap Trigger Perdition and have him gain a lot of life by swapping it.
I suppose it could.
But I did just... So I exiled Marchesa, and I exiled the Skulk enchantment with Ulamog.
So you're gonna exile. Gotcha. I
Yeah.
see how it is. I see what you're looking at. This. But okay, go ahead.
Okay.
I will let that happen.
And then, Colby, I got your Skulk enchantment.
Oh, sad.
And then untap last extra turn. I will draw for turn.
I will go get a planes.
I'm just gonna go ahead and tap 2 here. Yeah, I'm gonna tap 2 to go ahead and play an Is It Signet. I'll move to... No, I need blockers. I'm going to pass. I was going to swing with Ulamog.
No, you do 2 damage.
What? Oh, I do 2 damage.
2 damage.
You're right. 2 damage goes to Jason. It fine. Oh, the 2 doesn't hit Kyle, of course.
All right, I'll take 2. I'll take
And
2.
those are all my turns.
All right. I'm gonna start. I say start. I'm gonna go ahead and dink myself for 1.
Good news,
Before it
guys.
goes to my turn.
I'm off the throne, and if I'm on the throne again, I'm confused.
I'm gonna untap. I can easily set you back on the throne. That's the whole point, right?
Yeah,
But,
very, very easily.
Sorry, what does Ulamog do again? Is that the Annihilator or something?
Yeah, no, it's when I
No.
swing, it's indestructible, and when I swing, that player exiles the top 20 of their library.
Oh, that's mean.
I didn't swing though.
That
See,
is quite mean.
That's a good point. You didn't swing.
It's
You
just a
didn't.
removal spell. That's all.
I will say I would take having the top 20 exiled over
Annihilator.
Annihilator.
Oh, 100%.
That's a fair point. Yeah. All right. Well, I'm gonna go ahead and just draw. I guess that's fine. That is not the card I was looking for. This is the card I should have played last turn. Though. I'm gonna go ahead and play a Phyrexian Tower. That would have saved my Marchesa. Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and tap 1, 2, 3. 4. Let's see here. 5, 6. Taking a damage for red. Dropping down to 30. So black, blue, red, and I'm going to play myself. Or wait, 7 mana. My bad. I guess I'll tap this too. For colorless, I'm gonna play myself a Nicol Bolas God Pharaoh.
Yowza.
I'm here to have a good time.
Oh, that's that one. That one's good.
Yeah. How many cards do you have in your hand, Eric?
I have 2.
2. So I have to get a consensus from everyone. How many cards do you guys have in your hands, and how afraid
fat one.
of a big fat 1? How afraid of
5.
Derek are you? Because I can do something about it.
I'm
Sort
at
of.
4. I'm out of this game. You do what you want to do.
I was gonna say Nicol Bolas is minus, or is it +1? Everyone, or no, each opponent exiles 2 cards from their hand. I don't know if you guys want me to do that. I can just have do the fun option always. Just steal cards from people's decks.
You do what you want to do.
I don't even
You
know
have
why
fun.
I'm asking. I'm gonna go ahead and +2. This is the only reason I use this card. Derek, you're going to exile cards from the top of your library until you hit a non-land card. I'm gonna cast it.
Oh yes, I'm excited. Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, the Mirror Signet.
Demir Signet? Fine, I guess I get a Demir Signet. That
Aw.
is highly disappointing. but
I'm very disappointed too. There's so many like 10 to 12 CMC cards in this deck. I had
It
my
is
hopes
what
up.
it is. I'm just gonna go ahead and say a Demir Signet. And that's my turn. You can go ahead. Go ahead.
Alright. You have 6 mana, correct?
I
6.
mana?
6 lands.
I do have 6 lands, yes.
Alright, so that's ties with me. I do not get to get more lands.
I mean, of all the things, like mono white does or white does nothing, but white can gain life. Do you have any life gain in there?
No.
Oh.
No. I am going to swing for the fences because I can, and tap 8 mana, and play a Chroma.
Whoa.
That's a lot of mana.
Does a Chroma resolve?
What's the Chroma's effect again? I'm sorry, I don't play white. I apologize.
Keyword soup.
Flying, First Strike, Vigilance, Trample, Haste, Pro Red, Pro Black. 6/6.
Keyword soup.
Yeah, it resolves.
Go for it, brother. It's all yours.
Hit Nicol Bolas.
Are you serious? I'm trying to deal with this man here, and you're gonna hit Nicol Bolas.
I'm hitting Nicol Bolas.
All right. You hit him for 6. He's down to 3.
I hit him. I'm done.
Nikki B. On your end step, I'm gonna tap the Murkwater Pathway, the Mountain, and my Winding Canyon so I can cast creatures with Flash this turn. And then I'll tap the... Oh, no, I did that wrong. I'm going to tap the Thran Dynamo, floating 1 colorless in the Winding Canyon so creatures have Flash. And then I will go Murkwater Pathway and the Is It Signet to go ahead and play Ludevic.
Oh, Jesus.
And then with all of that, that'll put a Vial Smasher trigger on the stack for 3. And I'll roll.
I'm ready.
Colby, you see, you're still alive, Kyle. Colby, take 3.
I mean, he would have been alive if that hit. He would have just been at 1.
I would have been impossible to be on the throne.
That's true. And
You
that,
guys
It's
are
just
giving me
tied.
what I
It's just
asked
tied
for.
for the most life, but we're also at 1. We could have had some fun.
and then Kyle, you get to draw a card actually.
I do.
Because of Ludevic.
Yay!
Yeah.
Card drawn.
Woo! And that is now it goes to Colby's turn.
Yeah,
You guys are such givers.
Speaking of givers,
Alright.
give this somebody give
I'm
this
gonna
man
play
13 life.
13 life.
I mean, someone could give him a lot more than 13 life. Just saying.
Oh,
I
yeah.
could, but he swung at Nicol Bolas. We could have talked about this, but instead he just straight up was like, "No, I'm gonna go ahead and smack your Planeswalker for no reason." So we can, reconvene later on that one, but it's not happening.
There is
today.
a rule amongst tables I sit at called Planeswalkers Must Die.
Real quick in the chat, Max Obedience did ask where the Colby, where you got that Mario playmat.
I got it from a store in Kennesaw, Georgia, years ago. I have never seen it anywhere since. They just happened to have it in stock in the midst of all the Magic arts, and I didn't even hesitate because it's the best playmat I'd ever seen.
This is a true statement, just objectively true.
I think the place was called Win Condition Games. Or actually, there's a thing on here. Interplay is the website, the logo that's on here. So maybe that will lead you in the direction you might be hoping for. So I'm going to enter combat. I would still love to swing at Jason, but the copied tree is problematic. So Derek, you're the winner.
Oh, what do I win?
Because I don't think... Oh, wait, no, you have a Vial Smasher that you can block with. But it's a 2/3.
I also have an Ulamog.
But the Ulamog cannot block the Guilt Feeder with Fear.
True, I do. So yeah, I could just block with the 2/3 Vial Smasher.
Yeah, but
So, yeah.
it assigns 4 damage, doesn't it?
If unblocked.
No, but it hits for 4. It's an 0-4.
Yeah,
isn't it?
so
Yeah.
here comes the 0/4 Guilt Feeder at you.
So I guess the real question is, does he want to block with Vial Smasher?
Yeah, if it's a 0/4, I'll block, but on attack, I lose life equal to cards in my graveyard, right?
Well,
No,
yeah,
that's
but Doran
only
is
if
out,
you-
so your Vial Smasher
Oh, I
will
see what you're saying. So
definitely
yeah,
kick the
I'm gonna
bucket.
just take the. I'm gonna take. Let's see, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I would take 9. Woo. Yeah, I
You
need.
know what, everyone...
I need Vial Smasher out. I'm gonna take the 9. I'm not gonna throw my girl under the bus like that. So we'll go.
And
Oodle
that will
moly.
be that. Now that we have 2 people at 4.
I like to live dangerously. All right, on your end step, I'm gonna. You know what? No, I am a dumb person. So you talk about. I always say misplays. I just made a massive misplay. On your end step, I'm now gonna exile my whole graveyard.
Oh no!
4, 5,
Ah,
and tap 3 to dig through time.
I
So
hate it.
I
Thanks.
just took 5 for literally nothing. So woo for me.
You like to live dangerously. We covered this.
You know what? That's what it was. I did it on purpose. I'm not dumb. I'm just I'm a thrill seeker. I like adrenaline. I'm gonna activate or trigger Vial Smasher for 8. Okay, die. I'm looking at you. Don't kill Kyle. 6. Okay, Colby, take 8.
Okay, I'm taking 8.
And then I look at the top 7. 1, 2, 4, 5, 6, and 7. And then I can put 2 into my hand. Oh, well, you shouldn't have.
you shouldn't have, he says.
Those are poop. I got 5 lands out of the 7 cards. Okay, and then I will move to my turn. So I'll untap, search for Escalating trigger. I'll look at the top card.
Hey, Colby.
Yeah.
You get to draw a card at your end set.
Oh,
Yes.
excellent.
And then, well, no, who else lost life?
Colby did.
Oh, you're right, because, yeah, yourself, you're good. I was like, wait a second. Factor Fiction goes to the graveyard for the search for Escalating, and then I'll draw.
Hey Kyle, so Operation Monochrome says that your deck looks like it's got 400 cards in it, which I kind of agree when I'm looking at the webcam, the angle.
It does look like you've a
You want to turn it sideways and show everyone that you're not playing with an illegal deck. 400 mono white cards. I'm so sorry. Yeah, okay. It seems more like
if you had 400 cards there
for scale, this is what my 100 deck looks like. So.
Yeah.
Okay. I am going to...
I'm playing a giant stack. You guys got it. It's fine.
I'm going to play a Bloodstained Mire as my land for turn. This is interesting.
You guys haven't heard of Ultra EDH? That's not what we're all playing.
Ultra EDH. 4x
I will
EDH, dude.
There was a missed opportunity by having EDH be 100 cards, not 150, because then that means that someone could have played Battle of Wits.
If that's what get lost in the shuffle, I'm fine with it.
So this is...
I would love to see... I've yet to see anybody successfully play that card, and if I lost to Battle of Wits, I would be thrilled, not gonna lie.
There was a deck that was going around at one point. It was stupid as hell, but it worked.
What was the deck?
I forgot. I think it was just a bunch of lands, maybe some tutors for Battle of Wits. I don't remember anymore, but I think it was actually played in Singleton. Or not Singleton, in Standard, when it came out.
That's awesome.
I'm going to tap the Thran Dynamo and the Izzet Signet for 4 mana, and I'm going to cast a Spark Double.
Yeah, I mean, sure.
Is this okay? Okay. I'm gonna copy
You're
my...
gonna deal 4 damage.
Yeah, 4. I might as well... Yeah, I'm gonna obviously copy Vial Smasher with that, so let me...
Alright.
Not Kyle, don't kill Kyle. 5, Colby, take 4.
Colby, would you like to switch your life total with Tree of Perdition?
That is Tree of Redemption that you're thinking of.
Oh, you can't switch your own life total?
Nope. Tree of Redemption is specifically, you can exchange your own life total with Tree of Redemption's toughness, which is also 0-13. Tree of Perdition is exclusively opponents.
My bad. I was just trying to make a joke that you were at 13.
Yeah, sadly, it would have been...
Are you playing Triskaidekaphobia? Oh, I take that as a no. I'm going to tap the Commander
No,
Sphere.
I'm not, sadly.
Oh.
That'd be fun, though.
I'm going to tap the Commander Sphere and float a blue mana and sack it to draw a card. Well, okay. I'll play a land for turn. Oh, no, I already played a Bloodstained Mire. Crap. Then yeah, that mana's just going to disappear. That was kind of just a shot out into the ether to hope I could get something. I'm going to keep blockers up because I'm very close to death. And then I will move to end step.
You have 7 land?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yes, I do. And I will
I
draw
have 6.
Ramping in mono white like a beast.
Sorry, wait. Can you read Ludevic real quick? What does he do?
At the beginning of each player's end step, if that player may draw a card if a player other than me lost life this turn. So
I see.
Yeah. I will draw a card off of Ludevic. And then it is your turn, Jason.
Gotcha. I'm going to untap. You see, the issue here is what's it called? If my dear friend Nicol Bolas here had 4, I could do this thing where I -4'd him and dealt 7 damage to Derek's face, and this would just be over.
Yep.
That's not nice.
Instead, we're sitting here. I'm gonna draw. That is a card. That is a card.
I don't believe you. I believe it is not a card.
Well, you can believe what you will, I suppose. I'm gonna go ahead and tap this for a red, this for a blue, taking a damage obviously because I have to, and it's at my end step that I draw, right?
Yes.
What is that Spark Double a copy of again?
I'm drawing it right now. It's a Vial Smasher.
Yeah.
It looks like Yoda.
So
my goblin
I'm gonna
looks
tap
like
the Dimir Signet as well, so that's me 3 mana total. And I'm going to cast this old boy, another Planeswalker. The only 2 Planeswalkers in the deck, I think, maybe 3. Dak Faden.
Sure.
And
Mono
Dak
white
Faden,
says it resolves.
Does this resolve, Derek? Dak Faden.
Oh yeah, you got it. I don't have anything.
Right. I'm gonna do this thing where I'm gonna +1 them, and I'm gonna discard 2 cards. I'm gonna draw 2 cards and discard 2 cards.
Okay.
So that's always nice. I'm gonna discard a frick. I guess a Hall of the Bandit Lord and a Mountain.
Colby, do you like my art
Useless.
skills?
Oh, it's fantastic. Love it.
All right. Then I'm gonna go ahead and play a.
It actually looks
Marsh
like
Flats as my land for turn.
the Cyclops from Battle Bond.
It does. Oops.
All right. I'm going to go ahead and just, I guess, uptick this to 5. And Derek, I am going to search your library again, or your exile from the top again.
This is so exciting. You hit a Nightscape Familiar. That's actually not
What does
bad.
that do?
Blue spells and red spells each cost 1 less to cast, which is perfect because you're also in Grixis, and then you can pay 1 and a black to regenerate the Nightscape Familiar.
So blue spells and red spells?
Each cost 1 less to cast.
Okay, I guess that's something.
It's good. At least you're in the colors.
Yeah, I suppose. I'll go ahead and take that, I guess.
Okay.
So that puts me. So does that stack? So like blue and red spells cost 2 less to cast.
Yeah. So if it's blue and red, it'll be 2 less.
Okay. That's a start. I like that. Yeah. So I'm just gonna write this down. Whatever. Nightscape. Good enough. How big is it?
It's a 1/1.
It's a 1/1. So it's trash. Just kidding.
I mean, a wee bit.
All right.
That's not
And
really.
then-
Escape Familiar makes Grixis spells cost 2 less.
If they're both
Yeah.
red and blue, I believe so. I think it's similar to it's almost like with that cycle of 2-color things where it buffs green creatures by 1 and blue creatures by 1. If it's green blue, it gets 2. I think that's.
I thought it would have to be two ability lines to do that.
Oh, maybe. Am I reading? I could be reading it wrong. I've only been.
Is it
playing
2 separate ability lines?
It's one
No,
ability line.
it's one ability line.
Oh, I mean, I can look it up real quick. Because it's an
I think
older card.
It is old, so
I
yeah, I don't
think
know what the
it's-
Gatherer text is.
So, blue spells and red spells. Let's see here. Yeah, if a spell is both blue and red, you pay 1 less, not 2.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
Good to
Yeah,
know.
that makes
So
more
that's
sense.
me 5 mana, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3.
Shows you how many times I've cast that
5, 6,
card.
7. Okay. So I'm gonna go ahead and tap this for 3 colorless. 1 blue, 1 black, another black, and a red. How much is that? So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Right? No, sorry.
Real quick, Kyle, what is that third card you have on board again?
This is a soldier.
1, 2, 3,
What is its
4,
power toughness?
It's a 1/1. It's a soldier token.
5,
Okay.
6, 7. Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and crack the Marsh Flats for Badlands. May as well complete the triplet, and I'm gonna take 2 damage to do so. And that's me 7 mana total. I'm going to cast a Marchesa, the Black Rose, as well as a Blood Artist.
Oh.
Yes.
Nobody let creatures die.
Try not to. And if you do, I can kill Derek. Pretty simple. Yeah. So I'm gonna go ahead and search my library for a Badlands, and I'm gonna go ahead and pass my turn on.
How many lands do you have?
I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
Okay, then we're tied. So can I have 40 life?
It's 38, but it
Can I have
really
38
depends on
life?
what you're going to do. Why?
Well, I'm either gonna mess you up or I'm gonna take 38 life.
You're gonna mess me up. Mess me up? How so?
I don't know yet. We'll figure that out. I'm not gonna fully explain myself. I'm either going to attack your board and try to mess you up for not giving me the life.
Well, you can explain yourself, or you can die to Derek.
I'll die there. That's fine.
All right.
I'm gonna play Palace Jailer and take Marchesa.
That's fine. Oh, so I draw a card. Wait, real quick, because of Chrome. That's fine. Go ahead, take Marchesa. And I think
She is
the way the text reads is that I can put her in the command zone, right? And I still get her back regardless. Because it's
Yes,
1 line.
she's under the
not
Monarch.
2. Okay, so I'm gonna put her in the command zone. She'll come back when you lose Monarch.
Okay. Let's see.
Which
what
is,
else
I think, when you die. So.
Essentially, yeah.
We're going to tap 2 mana, and we are going to unexpectedly absent on Nicol Bolas God Pharaoh.
What does that do?
Puts it on top of your deck.
That's fine.
I'm going to pay 3 mana and Oblation deck fade.
Oh, what does that do? On the bottom of my deck.
No, you shuffle it into your deck and draw 2.
Oh, I'm completely okay with that. Thank you.
You're welcome.
I was just going to use them to draw next turn anyway, and this way I don't have to discard.
This is interesting.
You said I draw 2, correct?
Yes.
Okay, draw 2.
I would like to attack you for 6.
Me for 6.
Yep.
I will go ahead and take 6 damage.
Okay.
Oh, this is getting interesting now.
All right.
I draw from the Monarch and draw from Ludevic.
Sounds good.
All right, will that be your turn?
I'm done.
So I'm going to do something that could be considered benevolent for now. I'm going to tap Tree of Perdition and exchange that with Kyle's life total.
Ooh.
I will go to 13.
I will grab a dice and set Tree of Perdition at 4. And then upkeep, I will untap these things, draw a card, and then do the salty thing and now set Jason's life total to 4.
Now, why would you do that?
Because I've got plans, and it involves everyone having a lower life total.
I see. All right. I will. I guess I can go into 4.
Tree of Perdition is shining in this game.
If I considered setting you to 38, would you not do that?
You could set me to 38, but I think it's much better for you to be at 4 than for me to be at
All right,
38.
up to you.
Let's see. I'm gonna go ahead and then tap. What is it? Green, plus 3 colorless to play a Silklash Spider.
What does that do?
It is a 2/7 creature with reach, and I can pay green, and X to deal X damage to each creature with flying.
Gotcha. Each creature with flying.
And then, because its power is 2 or less, I will go ahead and pay 1 and draw a card.
Sounds good.
And I will then play an Isolated Chapel as my land for turn.
Okay.
Nice. Jason, you got to fix your life total.
Oh, sure. Down to 4, right?
Mm.
And I will now pass the turn.
Interesting.
Any chance you have more creatures than me, right?
I do. I actually could kill Kyle right now. Or not. No, I actually won't kill Kyle. I can knock him down to a very low number, though, which I will do if that's okay. Before I pass the turn. So yeah, that will be 4 coming at you plus damage equal to whatever is in your graveyard.
So I take 8 and go to 5.
Okay, and then on your end step, Colby, I am going to tap these 2 and the Winding Canyons to tap 3. And I will flash out a Burnished Heart.
Ooh, this could kill someone.
Alright, so I get 2 Vial Smasher triggers on the stack. The first one for 3 is Jason for 3.
Oh, shoot. Okay. I will take 3.
And then second one on the stack, Jason for 3.
Okay, I am dead. Very nice.
Oh, gosh. Burnished Heart got there. Okay.
Oh, Colby, you're the Monarch.
You also, you draw two actually. You draw for Monarch and you draw for Ludevic.
Hell yeah.
Good news is, Jason, I think at least one of us is not far behind you.
Yeah, it's fine.
Alright, so search for Escalating trigger. I'm going to look at the top. It's a Spine Rock Knoll that I'm going to throw in the graveyard, and then I'll draw. This is actually really good for me. Huh. I'm going to tap 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I'm going to tap these 6 lands. And I'm going to cast a Time Spiral.
Okay.
So it gets exiled. All the players shuffle their graveyards and hands into their library and draw 7.
Ooh.
And then I untap 6 lands.
Can you resolve your trigger before I start shuffling to
Yes.
see if I'm just dead?
Good point. Okay, so time spiral, we'll go odds. Odds are going to be Colby, evens are Kyle. Odds, Colby takes 6.
Ooh, I'm down to 7.
And then same. Odds, Colby, take another 6. You're down to 1.
I'm down to 1. I probably will not get another turn.
All right, then I'm going to exile this. And then, yeah, we all shuffle
And we're
up.
shuffling graveyards and hands, correct?
Yeah, and then draw 7.
Do I actually have a chance?
If I don't...
Effectively.
If I draw instance, I think I'm in a really good spot. If I don't draw instance, I think you're going to win, Kyle.
Weird.
It's an interesting thing. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, then I'll untap. Okay.
Can I mulligan this?
Oh man, someone could sneeze on me wrong, and that's it.
I'm gonna tap 2, or sorry, I'm gonna tap 4 there, and then 5, 6, and I'm gonna cast a wound reflection, and that's gonna kill Colby. At the beginning.
Wait. I could potentially not have a response that I didn't draw that wasn't helpful. So, how is that killing me?
At the end of each turn, each opponent loses life equal to the amount of life they lost that turn.
That definitely kills me.
And then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This is actually really interesting, Kyle. I don't think I can straight up. I know. I think because I have 2 Vial Smashers, so we'll see. But yeah, I will move to the end step that does kill Colby. And then I will go to your turn, Kyle.
You become the Monarch.
I do. No, because I didn't deal combat damage.
Doesn't matter. He's dead.
Oh, so okay. So I'll draw the 2 for Ludevic and the Monarchy.
Okay.
Man, Tree of Perdition didn't work this game.
It really did.
Derek, can I go to my draw step?
Yeah, you can go to your draw step. I have no responses yet.
Draw. I'd like to go to combat.
In response to moving to combat, I'll attempt to cast a Fact or Fiction.
I die.
Okay, yeah. I drew one instant, and it was almost exactly enough. Whew. No, Jason died. Where'd he go? That game was crazy.
I haven't had a game finish with everyone at such low life totals in a while. Usually someone's got a lot more than that.
That was intense. I'm pretty sure Jason was 1 card off of winning. I think he had gotten close.
What's up? No, sorry, I rage quit.
Okay. Oh no.
So I was gonna attempt to alpha strike a couple people. I had
I'm back.
What you call it? Craterhoof Behemoth in hand, and if I had drawn a land instead of that spider, I could have potentially knocked off at least 2 people.
Oof. That was intense.
So what ended up happening? Did you just die to 6 damage in the air?
What?
No.
He died to a Vial Smasher triggers.
Okay.
That was a very fun game for me.
As Paul said, we did this thing where we let Derek win again.
I tried really hard to kill Derek, but actually no, I didn't put that much effort. I put a lot of effort into killing Jason. I take that back.
I had the luck of going down to 4, and then everyone was like,
"It is what it is, man."
Right. In my eyes, that was the perfect game. Everyone got to low life totals, and it didn't take 7 hours, so that was a good game 1.